Hi guys, I'm trying a new setup here. Hopefully this works out better. Ignore the two Snorlax beanbag chairs behind me. But, oh man, there's going to be some big changes coming to Uber. I'm sure many of you in California have received the email or the message. You've probably seen it already. A more flexible driving experience with Uber. Now, for those of you that are listening instead of watching on YouTube, I'm going to read the article directly from their blog, which they posted December 2nd, but I got the message today. It says, "To California drivers, keeping you in the driver's seat. There has been a lot of important debate about flexible work and what it means to drive with Uber in California. With the passage of new laws, we've been carefully considering how we could further protect your access and enhance the flexibility and transparency of the Uber platform going forward. It is important for you to know that come January 1st, you'll still be able to earn with Uber when and where you want as your own boss." Now, obviously, this comes as a response to AB5. I know that I've called it AB4. Hey, I have a lot on my mind. To continue, one of the big bold points that they've put here is, "You've told us flexibility is the number one reason you choose Uber. The ability to work entirely on your own schedule, to leave or to return to the platform whenever you want, to work on other platforms at the same time, and for each of those decisions to be fundamentally your own." What this tells me is that they've probably gotten together with all the other rideshare services and tried to work out this compromise. Because obviously AB5 is going to be a big thing and people aren't really sure what's going to happen. I have a feeling neither do these companies. We'll go ahead and continue. "But we've also heard from you that we can do more to improve the experience for drivers so you can reap the full independence that the platform can provide. So starting today, you'll see more information up front that will help you earn on your own terms. We'll also add new features to help you build your own business on our platform. And in the coming months, we will also make the fare structure more straightforward, so it's clear where your earnings and fees come from." This is important because a lot of people have been accusing Uber of withholding pay, taking screenshots. I've seen everyone's complaints. I don't know what's going on there. Honestly, I can't say for sure how valid some of these guys' concerns are. They could be 100% true. They could be 100% fabricated. Who knows? It's the internet. You're supposed to be questioning things. Some of these changes are ones that many of you have suggested in the past, and some upcoming changes will take some time to get used to. Either way, we are confident that all of the changes will make working with Uber work better for you. The following feature updates launched today and will be fully available to all California drivers by mid-January. Now, this next section is going to be a big one. This change is one of the changes that a lot of people on the Uber subreddit have suggested. Continuing from the blog, "You'll see trip information up front so you can make informed decisions. By seeing your pickup, trip time, distance, destination, and fare up front, you'll know what you can expect to earn and where a trip will take you, all before you accept on every trip. The dollar amount you see is the estimated amount you'll take home after Uber's service fee if you accept the trip. Your final earnings calculation will not change and is still based on the actual time and distance of the trip." And this is a big thing right here. This applies to all trips, including pool. You'll see the same upfront destination information when riders are added to your pool trips. Now notice what it says in parentheses, "with upfront fare estimate coming soon." That means nothing is fully rolled out. They're probably going to work on it. I say probably because I can't definitively say that someone is working on it, okay? As a reminder, rejecting requests for discriminatory reasons, including rejecting trips solely to avoid particular neighborhoods, violates Uber's community guidelines and California law. You can review our community guidelines here. Now, a lot of people have asked, how come we can't see passenger pictures? But they can see our pictures. Now, what used to go on, according to some of the veteran Uber drivers, is they would see if a guy was a certain type of minority they did not want to provide services to, and they would immediately cancel the trip. A few bad apples will ruin the whole bunch. This is a perfect example. Throw it all out. It sucks, but you have to remember, this is a company based in California. They're going to come down on this heavy-handed. This does not excuse bad behavior. I'm not defending it. It was wrong to begin with. They should have known better. They should have done better. Now this is what we get. Now if you notice on the screenshot here, talking about the destination fare up front, you'll see that this is for an UberX ride. Passenger rating is 4.84. You're going to make an average of $14 to $19. Estimated trip time is 20 minutes. It's 9 miles total. You're picking them up from Daly City and you're bringing them into the middle of San Francisco. So that definitely tells me that they've been listening to people's concerns. They probably are reading the forums. Matter of fact, scratch that. They definitely are. Mind what you say, don't take it crazy, okay? Moving on. To continue with the blog post, accept only the trips you want to take and your Uber Pro status won't be affected. Your acceptance rate will no longer affect your Uber Pro status and access to Uber Pro rewards. Uber Pro points, your driver star rating, and cancellation rate will still determine your status. And remember, if you have a safety concern after arriving at the pickup location or your rider doesn't show up, your cancellation rate won't change. Now, you have to master the art of reading between the lines here. There are a few things that stick out to me. Namely the fact that they've eliminated the need for any kind of acceptance rate as a metric to measure the quality of their drivers. This tells me that they will weigh out your driver star rating, your cancellation rate, and the points that you've accrued over time heavier than they have in the past. Every mistake, every 4, every 3-star, every 2-star, every 1-star matters that much more. A lot of guys on the forums used to say, oh well, you'll get over it. 4.6 isn't that bad. Oh well, get over it. This 1-star isn't that bad. Just go ahead and cancel on them. It doesn't matter. Now it will. It's probably going to be weighed a lot heavier than it has been in the past. It's the perfect double-edged sword to cull any kind of quote-unquote bad attitudes, especially when it comes to driving on the Uber platform. Now, I've already mentioned my suspicion that they are talking to other companies in the rideshare service industry, including DoorDash, including Postmates. They want to make sure that they have a source of revenue coming in. So they're going to want to keep their best, by their metrics, people on board. Now let's continue. There's something interesting here. We're going to build more products that help you grow your business with Uber. You should be able to earn more by providing your customers with great service. Starting today, providing a 5-star trip for your riders will create an opportunity for more business later. After a 5-star rating, your driver can now add you as a favorite. In early 2020, riders will be able to request their favorite drivers when scheduling a trip in advance, giving you the first opportunity to accept the reservation request as soon as the ride is scheduled. If you gave a rider a 1-star rating, you won't be matched on future rides. Now obviously this part is pretty straightforward. If you both like each other, if you both thought that you're a great ride, hey, match up, keep doing business, because by the both of you mutually doing business, you continue to make Uber and these other companies money. Now somebody on another forum made an interesting comment. It's been in my market for a while. These features come at a cost. Base pay is considerably lower now. Without a screenshot and without someone running the math, I have no way to verify that or verify that there was no mistakes on either the driver's end or Uber's end. We'll have to wait and see and come up with the averages later on. Now, what I can probably guess from these recent changes is that a lot of drivers who have suboptimal ratings according to this new metric are going to be deactivated. Let me show you this screenshot from the waiting lot in my airport. It's absolutely insane. You have 171 to 175 cars waiting for a single UberX rider. What happens to you if you are here waiting for hours and you only go as far as 3 miles in downtown? You've waited 2 hours for way less than minimum wage. Probably recoup some of your gas. That's about it. So what do you guys think? What's a potential catch? What do you think they're planning? Let me know what you guys think down below. I'll talk to you guys later. Hopefully this new setup helps.